Are hybrid engine motorcycles coming soon? Let's get into it.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well. So this video is all about the future of motorcycle engines. What will be coming? Yes, electric vehicles, electric motorcycles, we know they're all coming. Are there going to be any other kinds of engines that maybe will be the solution to the future of motorcycling, let's say? What about hybrid engines like they've got in cars? Well, the problem is hybrid engines, well, essentially they're big, aren't they? Or they take up bigger space, and maybe they're not suitable for motorcycle use. Okay, well, maybe they could just make them smaller. Okay, maybe they could. But is it going to be a reality? You know, a mixture of internal combustion and electric. What about internal combustion engines? Do they necessarily have to run on fossil fuels? Can they run on something else? Well, yes, I've made videos about this in the past, and there are designers out there are manufacturers out there, and they're looking at alternative fuels and engines specifically designed to run on these fuels as well. So it's just emerging in the racing applications already. Now, we know alternative fuels are already being used in automobiles, of course, but I'm talking about engines specifically designed to run on these alternative fuels. You know, could they be applied to motorcycle use? I'm sure they could, because at the end of the day, it's just about different applications, isn't it? So hybrid engines could be a thing. Motorcycle engines, or engines specifically designed to run on alternative fuels, yes, that could be a thing. Electric bikes, of course, yes, that's already a thing. However, how about electric bikes or electric vehicles that can generate enough charging power as they're rolling along to charge up the batteries fully? Well, hold on, that's kind of perpetual motion, perpetual energy. Alf, that surely can't happen. Well, they've already got the electric motors and the technology to recharge the batteries a little bit, but at some point you would figure they would have enough technology to be able to put a lot of charge back into these batteries, or another set of batteries that you would charge on the go, and then you just flip over a battery pack, let's say, with a switch. So you would take the power from one battery pack and then charge the other battery pack as you're riding along. Right now, we're on the cusp of all this new technology that's coming through, and a lot of this new technology is going to be forced upon us, let's say, or forced upon designers, because of the rising energy costs and, you know, all the things that are going on over the world, you know. So, you know, they've got to find ways to get people mobile still, not costing as much, not as damaging to the environment, let's say, in their eyes, but also, you know, will be a sustainable option, a cheap option. Now, here's the thing. Let's just say if you have a hybrid engine, let's say, or an electric vehicle that uses very little fuel or can charge itself. The problem is, then, where's the money in that? Where's the money in that for companies? There's going to be a lot of business, industrial, political pressure against that, because they, well, you know, all these companies, they go out of business. So the unit cost of a particular motorcycle might jump from 20,000 to, let's say, 100,000 pounds, dollars, shekels, because you'll never have to refuel it again, or you'll never have to charge it again, because it will be constantly powering itself, let's say. So over the lifespan of that vehicle, it's actually going to work out about the same in terms of cost to you, but obviously the vehicle itself is going to cost a lot more money. That potentially could be something of the future. That's what they're going to say. They're going to say, well, we'll sell you this vehicle, this motorcycle, but it's going to cost you, you know, a lot of money, but you'll never have to fuel it again. You'll never have to charge it again. Would that be of interest to you? Any vehicle that you pay a higher price, but you'd never have to fuel it again. It would just be a self-fueling or a self-charging, or fueled by, you know, a little bit like Back to the Future type thing. You know, you just throw trash into it and then all of a sudden it generates power. You know, that kind of thing. Yes, all fanciful stuff, I know, but I'm sort of thinking about the future and what kind of engines that they could produce, what kind of power that they would need, or what kind of fuel that they would need. I'm sure that engine designers are looking at this all the time, and you know, the boffins in there, they're working away on their sums and they're trying to figure out how they can make this work. And I'm sure possibly somebody somewhere has already designed all this, or they've already thought about this, but it's about bringing this to market. And could it actually be achieved, and would there be the political will to do it, or would there be industrial anti-lobbying, let's say, because many businesses would go out of business? That could happen. So what is the next generation of motorcycle engine? Will it be a hybrid engine? Will it be purely electric, a self-charging electric engine? Will it be an engine that runs off potato peel or something like that? Who knows? Whatever it is, the future is, well, gonna be interesting for us all. But for now, the internal combustion engine rules supreme, especially in the heroic Harley Davidson which I ride, which I'm just about to fire up and go that way. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, but don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share. Check out the website RevelatorAlf.com. Ta-da!